older Cal.
That's right. Okay, she's a talented actress who can now add superhero to her resume. Please welcome the marvelous Academy Award winner, Brie Larson. I have got to tell you, you looked divine at the Academy Awards. We ran smack dab into each other.
Actually, physically ran into each other.
Well,
you're usually looking at the floor. There's a lot of like shoe and dress situation happening, and so we were like, oh.
Everybody's trying not to step on each other's trains, and so we just looked up, and there you were, and you were gorgeous.
Thank you.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Is it much more relaxing to go to the Academy Awards having A, already won one, and like B, you're just there to have a good time?
I mean, I don't know about the already won one thing, but when you're there just presenting someone with it, rather than the nerve-wracking sitting there waiting for your category to be called. It's way more fun just going and getting to celebrate with other people.
So you went with a friend and Samuel L. Jackson, right? You had 2 dates to the Oscars.
Yep. I went with my best friend, Jessie, and Sam. Yeah, we all rode over in the car together.
Boy, I gotta tell you, isn't Sam, I don't know your best friend, Jessie. I'm sure that
she seems lovely.
You'd love her.
You'd love to run into her.
But Sam Jackson is the most fun. He came backstage at the Academy Awards, and he discovered that I had candy and a TV.
Oh.
And he literally sat there for like a half an hour.
That's all he needs, honestly.
He was so happy.
That is it. That's all he does all day is eat candy and watch TV. He has the TV on all the time.
I know. He was like, are there any other shows on? I was like, well, no, we kind of have to watch the Academy Awards.
It's part of our job. You've done 3 movies with Samuel L. Jackson, right?
I have, yeah.
And so are there plans to do more? It seems like you guys are a great team.
We're scheming like crazy.
Yeah?
We need 3 more for sure.
He has clothes with all of his movie titles on the inside. Have you seen this?
Oh, like and he wears a different shirt with his face on it every day to work.
No
and
kidding.
He collects them. He collects them. Yeah, so like on the press tour, maybe, you know, a journalist, whatever, will show up with it, and he's like, I want that. And he'll literally take the shirt off of someone's back if it has his face on it.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah.
That's our trick. Next time he's here, we should have like his face all over.
I hate to break it to you, we're not his size.
No, but I'm just saying we'll get like a bigger shirt.
Yeah, and you can get another. You can get another one for him. Yeah, I actually made. I would make badges, little pins on the movie each week, and I have one that is a picture of Sam wearing himself.
Oh my gosh!
It's just like an infinity mirror.
So meta.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it.
So when you're not filming with Samuel or anyone else, what do you like to do in your free time? What do you
well, I got big plans.
What are your big plans?
Once this movie comes out, oh yeah, I'm gonna climb the Tetons, and I'm gonna go skydiving.
Okay, the first one, yes. The second one, no.
No?
No.
I've done it. I did it once. And
which one?
Well, I saw Free Solo, so that's like climbing the Tetons. And skydiving. I did it once. Once is, I think, all you need to do.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, pretty positive now.
For you, yeah.
For me, yeah.
Okay.
Are you a thrill seeker?
I guess so. I didn't know that I was, but everyone around me on Captain Marvel was like, you are a thrill seeker. I was like, really? I am? As I'm like 50 feet up in the air. I was like,
but there's so many other thrills. There's so many other thrills that you should do first. Save that jumping out of a plane for like when you're at a close to death age. You know what I mean? Like save it for much later. Right. That's a much later activity.
I just want to feel a cloud. That's what.
Oh, you can't feel it. You go right through it.
Oh, I thought maybe I could just sit there.
No, you can't. I know it looks like you can.
Yeah, I thought maybe I just like.
It doesn't taste like a marshmallow. You can't cuddle with it.
Oh, I'm glad we talked. Yeah, I totally don't need to. I'll just read a book instead.
That's why we're here. Stay home.
I also want to read Finnegan's Wake, so this is fine.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You were recently in Singapore, though, yeah?
I was,
How was that? I've never been.
It was awesome. I was there with Gemma Chan. We actually stayed at the hotel that's at the end of Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, yeah. So we had a drink there, which was totally crazy. And then we went to the street food stands that were in that movie.
Oh, what's some of the street food that you get there?
Oh, I mean, it's insane. There's so much stuff there. We had a lot of chicken satay and chili crab, and there's a black pepper crab. And the crab comes with these like deep fried rolls that are really good. It's an incredible place with amazing food.
I love Any food where crab is the base.
If it's the foundation.
Crab is love.
Yeah.
Crab is love,
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with Brie Larson right after this and talk about Captain Marvel. Stay with us. Face or fist? The face and the fist. Look out.
Yeah. This is the first female-helmed Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big deal.
I feel like there's so many great female superheroes that were in the MCU before. It's like, that's fine. It's just chill.
It's just chill.
It's just chill.
It's just chill, except that you trained for like almost a year for that role, right?
Yeah,
9
that part
months?
wasn't chill.
That was intense.
That part was hard.
Well, I saw a post of you pushing a Jeep up a hill.
Yeah, it was my trainer's car.
Your trainer's car.
Yeah.
Where is that? That's in an alley in LA?
It's in an alley, yeah, and it's slightly uphill too, and there is a person behind the wheel, which is like
It looks dangerous.
So
for safety and also like kind of impressive. There's
Is
also a
that
person.
for your glutes, or I'm trying to like? I always
It's for
try to-
bragging, really.
yeah, okay,
There's
got
no
it.
real purpose for it.
It's for Instagram.
It's really just for Instagram.
Right.
So the goal was to be able to push it up at the end of training, and that was sort of the...
It was something, yeah, it was like a joke we had for a while because Captain Marvel in the comics, she can move planets. And so I was like, well, if she can move planets, I got to be able to at least push a car. And so after a couple of months, I came into the gym and he was like, all right, today's the day. And I did not think that I would actually be able to do it. And that's part of why now I feel like, you know, good coaches, good teachers, it's such an important aspect of life because I wouldn't have known I could do it without them.
Do you know what you mastered? I was in LA driving to the gym actually when I was there for the Oscars, and on Beverly Center is the whole side of the Beverly Center shopping center is you in the billboard. But
That's so cool.
But you've mastered the superhero face.
Oh yeah, it takes a long time to do that.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I trained with the stunt team for like 3 months. Oh yeah, all the poses on the poster, all that stance work, like learning how to punch an alien. Like I got kind of quick, but like not laughing while punching an alien.
Yeah,
Different thing.
Or like making it sound like pew.
Yeah, because you do
Right?
want to do that. You're like, okay, so I'm gonna come in like this, and you go blah, and then I'm blah, and then like that.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go
yeah, and then I fly and go blah. So it's hard then when you're filming that, like you can't do that. You just have to think that in your head.
And it was set in 1995?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, like, why 95? And what was like?
It's very specific. I'm not sure
Were
why.
you even?
I was born.
What do you remember?
I'm trying to remember.
What do you
I'm like
remember?
thinking, like I'm trying to.
I was young.
Okay, yeah. So you were young. Do you remember anything specific?
It wasn't until I was like inside the Blockbuster that I started getting these flashbacks of like remembering my first experience with like indecision and anxiety. Of like realizing that those were like my formative years. Was trying to pick out a VHS and then always end up picking the same one.
Yeah,
I
of course.
Shelley Duvall's Fairy Tale Theater.
Oh
we
my
like
God.
wore out that VHS.
That's amazing. And let me ask you one more question. This is so off topic, but kind of. In a fist fight, who would win, you or Jude Law? Honestly.
Oh.
Like, not
Or
today.
Annette Bening.
Today.
Annette Bening, too.
No, but I want to know between her and Jude Law specifically.
That's pretty tough to say. I mean, I feel like I could take him down, and I think that he would agree with me.
So can you, I mean, it's so secretive, everything. What can you tell us about?
Pretty much nothing still, yeah.
Just who's in it?
Yeah, I can tell you that I'm in it.
Samuel Jackson,
Are you
Annette
sure you
Bening,
want
and
to keep
Jude
talking
Law.
about the training? Because I can't really talk about anything else.
All right.
Jude Law's in it.
Jude Law's in it. No, the movie's very varied. That's something that I'm really excited about with it, is that it's got drama and comedy along with like explosions and things. So I got to do a lot.
There's a whole story now. You know, it's not just the comic book, it's the story.
Yeah, true. It's how because we're going back in time, you kind of get to see the beginning of Nick Fury's, his story, his sort of origin story into this, as well as Captain Marvel, which is, the movie's really about her, and it's about her finding herself, learning who she is, and learning how to harness her powers.
You're going to see him come to this set here going,
I do that now.
Captain Marvel in theaters and IMAX on Friday. Brie Larson, everybody.
So happy to see you.